Mm-mm. Oh, yes. Oh, go down. Mm, yum yum. Mm, Kurwa, doing shit. Mm, pretty bad. Mm, First down the wallet. Mm, First, knock it out. But yeah, as I said, Kieran, you need to pack the gambling in. You don't want to end up like the skint virgin. Fucking hell, man. Trust me, I'm skint I am. Starting off your housing benefit every month. And so you know you're fucking fucked. Oh, come on. I'm off it tomorrow as well. Who's that? Mm. Done. Oh, God, it's too much, man. Wow, fucking bored today. You know, other people can fucking go out there and fucking say that fucking I've got a boyfriend shit. You need to go out here and that today, mate. I fucking won't be. translate this fucking Portuguese language. Fuck's sake. I happened to translate fucking Portuguese. They don't understand English. Fuck. Oh fuck, man. Even they're displaying like funny behaviour now. Um, my football bet, never come in. I'm just speaking to someone in Brazil that I met like 2 weeks ago. I'm having to like translate Portuguese, and I mean even they're giving off like cunty behaviour. They're giving off like cunty behaviour as well, like being cunts like they are here. Sad, sad, sad. Yeah. I was on the phone to Morgan's friend for 5 hours, Joe. Yeah, I've been speaking to her since yesterday. We were just talking to each other for like 5 hours on the phone earlier. Mm. You miss out on a lot of shit. You know that, right? I was on the phone for like 5 hours. I was like, oh shit, we were on the phone for 5 hours. Mm. But but yeah, this person's giving off like cunty behaviour. But I told you, bro, nothing happens with them numbers. That's me, bro. I'm done. I was trying to help our good friend Kieran break the gambling cycle earlier. I was telling him about cycles and how you need to break them and shit, because if you don't break a cycle, then you're screwed. Basically, give me a bit of like friendly advice. So that's what's happening, bro. Come on. It's what it is, bro. So if I went out yesterday or today, I'd have less money and I'd be in the same cycle again. I'd have less money, I mean. Nope, I had both teams to score no draw. One was 1-1 and the other was 2-0. At least I wouldn't have won it if I just done both teams to score as well. Because obviously Colchester didn't score. So the worst is when you do a both teams to score no draw and they both score. Because you think, oh shit, I should have just done a both teams to score. I didn't pick Swindon, but if I did, then I would have won. But I wouldn't have won because obviously Colchester didn't score. So I would have been fucked. So don't know why you say any luck to me. Like, I gamble, bro. I don't fucking gamble. Only on the football. Every Saturday, bro. I'm glad I didn't go out yesterday. I'm glad I didn't go out today. You know, yeah, you might be a little bit bored and whatever, but I care. I care. I care a lot because it's fucking annoying. So I care. So stop talking about yourself. It's not good for your mental health, man. That's nice, bro. But yeah, I'm glad I didn't go out yesterday and I'm glad I didn't go out today because my mood's alright, man. If I had went out yesterday or today, I would have been mad, bro. I would have been disappointed I'm going around in the same cycle again. If you don't break the cycle, you're fucked. So the cycle, I said to Kieran, if you keep gambling and doing this, he said, oh, it needs to stop. I said, you're not going to stop until you stop. Because I used to do the same thing with the gambling, but I didn't end up skint, but I'd end up with these mood swings and shit. And unless you break the cycle, you're pretty much fucked. Same thing with the women thing. This is why I haven't been out this week. You know? And, you know, Antman said, Joe, he says that he left Thailand because the woman he was seeing, he went in her daughter's room and he was touching the daughter up. And the daughter was like 15, 16. And she ran out of the room saying, "Mummy, mummy." That's why he's in Cambodia. Sounds like a certain person we know, innit? Yeah. He went in like the daughter's room. I was like, what the fuck? This is getting really weird now, isn't it? But you know what, yeah? Let me tell you one thing. As mad as this is, right? And I'm not a yes man, yeah. At least he got off of YouTube and got a life. That's the only thing that actually could be said about him. Is he actually showed the right thing to do. Like, and that's not even me sticking up for him. Like, that is, at least he actually got off of YouTube and actually got a life. And like these people, like, and that's not even me sticking up for him. That I'll tell you about anyone who does the same thing. So, yeah, man. Listen, and I'm not going to Thailand for kids. I don't like kids. I'm going because I'm sick of these stuck up women. I like these stuck up women. That's why I'm fucking going. Like, because I hate the women in these westernized countries. I hate them. Like, do you know that Morgan's friend I was speaking to yesterday, Joe? Right. No, we weren't arguing. We was talking. We was talking on the phone and everything. Right. And you know, it started annoying me a little bit when she's like, "Oh, if you come here, yeah, we're just gonna get 7 people to shoot you." And like, I was about to like start some madness, bro, and say, "Okay, do you want me to call your bluff?" Like, but I was like, "It's just not worth it." But like, I've even had to hold myself from doing things. You know what I mean? Because Bro, no one's going somewhere to lose. No one's traveling somewhere to lose. But we was never arguing on it. But it's like, does she really know that, like, trust me, you would get yourself hurt. People ain't going somewhere to lose. I'm not, anyways. You know, but yeah, we was talking for like, yeah, we was talking all day today about politics and shit. But mm. Bro, all I know is I would take one of them out before they take me out, bro. Even if it's just one of them, because they actually thought I was gonna hurt the bitch. That's what they. No, I was just gonna tell the bitch about herself to her face. That she'd come out, but they actually thought like I was gonna like stop. Like they actually thought I was gonna kill the bitch. You know what I mean? So yeah. Mm. Yeah, I know they got guns as well, but you don't know my temper. You don't know my temper, bro. And she says, "Oh, I know people in prison." I mean, yeah, I know you know people. I know people in prison for murder. You know that doesn't mean anything. Um. So do you wanna tell Niccolo the story, Joe? Yeah, Antman's in Cambodia because he was touching up this woman's daughter, so he had to go to Cambodia and yeah. So he was seeing the mum, which was 38, and then the kid was like 15, 16, and he was in her room, like he went in her room touching her, and she ran out of the room saying, "Mummy, mummy, what's going on?" That's fucking madness, bro. I'm gonna have to block him, bro. I think. Yeah, I'm gonna have to block. I'm sorry, bro. That's very weird. So he lets himself down, bro, because it was funny, you know, like the whole um just different characters, but then he does shit like that, and yeah, yeah, he told me he did, yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm. Yeah, yeah. Oh, I was on the phone to USA Izzy's friend for 5 hours, Nicola. We're both Scorpios. She's like, "Oh, you've met your match with me." I was like, "Trust." She's like, "I've been expecting you. I've been waiting for you to message me." I was like, "You do realize I've not been looking for you. You just come up, so I message you." And trust me, no one's my match. Believe that, bro. So it would take me a very long time to meet my match. Yeah, of course she was, Joker. Oh. Yeah, I'm speaking to this Brazilian woman. Even they're becoming cunts now. Like she's answering, but she's giving very boring answers. Like not uninterested answers, like boring answers. So I mean, it's even getting bad there now. And I'm having to translate Portuguese because you don't speak English. Like they're replying back, but what they're saying is just boring. Like not one word answered, like just boring. Mm. I'm so lucky I never have to try him ever again. I'm a lucky bastard. And you know another thing, Joe, right? You know this whole USA is his friend. This is why I wait for you to come on here. This in itself is one of the reasons why you should never try here again or any westernized country. Like, look at all of the shit that's already happened. You know, all the things that's gone on, the boyfriend shit, the piss taken. You know, it's like you've done it more than enough now. You know, you gave it full of chances for it to change, and it hasn't. You got nothing left to prove now. Um, so that's the way I see it. So, and this is a big thing. You know, this could have ended up people dying. You know, this could have ended up with people actually dying, bro, and all of this shit. She just said that. Oh, I don't care what she did. No, because I'm speaking to her friend, bro. So I'm telling you, I'm speaking to her friend, bro. So, but it's still like one of the reasons. Like, it doesn't matter where it is, like Canada, America, England. You just need to give up dating in these countries, bro. Just for your own sake, you need to just give up. You know, you've got all the shit that's already happened, bro. You know, it still counts as well. You know, and we're older now as well. So, mm, fuck them, fuck these bitches. And I'm on about it because I was speaking to her friend. She was telling me mad stuff about child, like being an abuser, and I'm not going to get into everything she was telling me, but yeah, she was telling me mad shit, bro. Mad stuff. Like, I'm not even going to repeat. Obviously, you're on the phone for 5 hours, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Scorpios get along just fine, don't they, Joe? Scorpios get along just fine. I'm a Scorpio. Mm. What star sign are you, boss? Joe, what star sign are you? But the thing is with these both teams to score, Joe, is that the only way you can win big is you need to lump money on it. I'm not putting £500 on both teams to score. Fuck that. So, you know, I'm not putting £500 on both teams to score. So I'm fucking minimum, bro. You know what I mean? So, yeah, the bet lost. I had Fleetwood and Oldham and Colchester and Barrow. Colchester and Barrow was I had both teams to score, no draw. So Colchester Barrow was 2-0. Um, um, Fleetwood and Oldham was 1-1. But at least Colchester didn't score because then I'd be kicking myself saying, "Oh shit, I wish I'd just done a normal both teams to score." But I feel like it was still quite close. I don't know, both score, no draw. Fucking Swindon fucking was 2-1. But it doesn't matter because I would have never done Fleetwood and Swindon anyways. I don't like to bet Shrewsbury because well, they did score, so I weren't that far off, but nope. I told you I've given up with it. I'm not doing any of it. I've tried more than anyone in the world. I've got nothing left to prove, bro. I'm out of here in a couple of months. I don't need to do anything but leave this country, which is what I'm doing. That's the only thing I need to do is get out of here. And that's exactly what I'm doing. And that's a smart idea. So yeah. Mm. It's so nice, you know. You know, Joe, 6 weeks off I had, I think, before 6, 7 weeks. It was so nice. Oh, it was lovely. Not hearing that I've got a boyfriend. Not hearing, oh, it was lovely. And the only side effect was just slightly bored. But I was fine. Oh, I'm just not hearing it. Not hearing I've got a boyfriend. That's how you know, like, Thailand is paradise. Nope. I was glad to gamble on the football today, but I'm quitting the gambling now. So, it was so nice, them 6 weeks. Not hearing it. Oh, it's lovely. Mm, I'm not a boyfriend. I'm not a boyfriend. Fuck, oh, you just annoy the fuck out of me, man. Where the fuck is he then? Your make believe boyfriend. And the thing is, like, it's like Joe, why are you going out to keep trying, bro? There's no one for you in this country. You're only hurting yourself by trying. Yeah, it's not going to be different. It hasn't been different ever. So why are you? If you want to self-harm yourself, why don't you just get a knife and start slitting your wrists, bro? Like, well, you don't. You going out doing this is actually self-harming yourself. Yeah, actually, you're just self-harming yourself if you go out and do this shit. Seriously. Yeah. For real. This Brazilian woman's been a cunt. Yeah. Yeah. I'm glad, bro. Made the right choice. Mm. Yeah. You still there, Joe? So yeah, it feels good, man. It does feel good. I let you cunts waste your time in this country, waste your money. I've done it enough times. Time and time and time and time and time again. Scorpion. I don't fucking eat my one and your sucks, innit, bro? Sucks bad. You know? We need to stop talking about this, bro. I'm not doing it ever again. So we need to stop talking about approaching because it ain't ever happening again, bro. I am done. I can't wait to leave. I'll be in paradise. Paradise, lad. Never hearing I have a boyfriend again. Oh. Imagine that in a country where you don't get it. A whole country where you're never going to get that again. Oh, yeah. Westernized punts. Yeah. No, I won't. No, I won't. And even if I do, I'm not going to do it because I already know the result. So I'm done with it. Like, listen, read my lips. I am done. I am leaving. Simple. I am done. I am leaving. I am. Well, look, I could have went out yesterday. I could have went out today. But nah. Nope. I've tried more than enough in this country. So time to time to leave. But do you remember Nicola? She can give baby Peter some milk. You're such a troll, you are. I'll just go back to Sig. If I ever get the chance to get Nicola, I'll just go back to Sig. You know? Yeah, I'll just go back to Sig. Yeah, I was speaking to this woman in Brazil. I said, "Oh, so she said, oh, I don't bring." I said, "If I come to Brazil, like, can I stay in your house and shit?" She's like, "Oh, I don't bring men to my house. You don't bring men to your house." So I said, "Well, if you're dating a man, where you gonna bring the man then? If you say that stuff, why are you giving a man your number? Why are you texting back all day? Like, that doesn't make sense. You said man, and the way you say men is like you hate men. So why are you why why are you giving men your number then? Report him to the police. What police? He's not in this country. What fucking police? But to be honest, yeah, he is something to look up to in a way. He come off YouTube, he's living his life, he's living his best life. These little mongos still can't get off of YouTube all these years later. Like, even as bad as he is, he's actually like better than most of the people on here. That's how sad it is. Like, that's generally how sad it is. That's the sad thing about it. Just think of it, right? How comes a wrong and nonce can get off of YouTube and better their life and live their life, but these little mongos can't? These little mongos that can't get off of YouTube. When he's never coming back here. He's never coming back here. Right. He's never coming back to England. He said he couldn't help himself, Nicola. He said he couldn't help himself. He said he couldn't help himself. Madness, man. He said he was in the bed with the mum and he couldn't stop thinking of she come back from a night out and he couldn't stop thinking about her. That's mad, man. I'm not laughing, but God, man. Oh, fuck. Mm-hmm. It's mad, isn't it? I've got a woman. I'm leaving the country to get a woman. I am. That's why I'm going to Thailand. That's why I'm going to Thailand to get one and not deal with these stuck-up bitches in this country. I found the solution. Plan B works perfect. Plan B works perfect. Plan B works perfect. Leaving this country works perfect. Yeah. Why the fuck would you even go out when you even realize no one's interested in this country? Uh, yeah. Once you meet one, you meet them all. You know? Mm-hmm. Yeah. She doesn't bring men to her house, but yet she gives a man her number, huh? She still hasn't replied back. I said, okay, well, if you don't bring a man you're going to be dating back to your house, where would we go then? This is one of the reasons, yes, USA is here. Last week, the week before that. You need to think about all the things that's happening. You need to put it together and realize that. And you need to realize that you going out trying is not an option. You're only you're only depressing yourself. You're only frustrating yourself and depressing yourself even more. You've got enough numbers on your phone. You've tried more than anyone in the world. You've got nothing left to prove. That's it. Take the L, move on, and leave this country. Simple. You know. I mean, that's good, you know. Well, mate, listen. Well, you don't need to go to Thailand. You can use escorts. You can go to Thailand. There's different countries you can go to. It don't need to be Asia. It can be anywhere else. But whatever it is, you need to stop trying in this country. You know, even if people don't even want to go to Asia, you need to think of another thing because this ain't happening in this country. You know, there's even different countries you can try that's not like Asia, just different ones. Yeah. Think of it. Even if it was like a 6 month break, imagine that. You don't even need to move there. A month, 2 months, just chilling, getting bitches. No, it's a westernized country. I'm not interested. It's a westernized country. I'm not interested. There's still some hope in South America, some places like that, but no, no, I'm not interested in westernized countries when it comes to dating. So, yeah, to somewhere that's not a westernized country. Yeah, anyway. Well, yeah, I've fancied Asian women before. There used to be an Asian, there used to be an Asian actor I liked when I was a kid. I have liked Asian before, and it's better than nothing. What are you gonna do? Stay here and get rejected your whole life? That doesn't sound like a plan, does it? Look at all this shit that's happened: the boyfriend shit, the trolling, the fuckery, the USA Izzy. That was quite bad. That could have ended up in death. You need to think: is it really worth you pursuing this anymore? And the answer is simply no. The answer is simply no. So the answer is simply no. Mhm. Yeah, you got numbers. I still got numbers on my phone. You know, so still try with a few of them, but I'm not going out getting new numbers. I can't be asked. I can't be asked hearing the boyfriend shit anymore. It's fucking boring. Fucking boring as shit. Hate it, bro. I fucking hate it. I hate it being a boyfriend shit. I fucking hate it. Mm. So I was like, oh, when are you planning to go out again? I told him a million times. Um, the woman that he was dating, he has a daughter, and he went in the daughter's room and started touching her up. And then she was screaming, saying, "What's happening? What's happening?" Yeah. Nah, just in clubs. Just in nah. Some of them are really good looking. Some of them just give their number and then they don't reply. I normally get like one sober and then the rest like in bars and clubs and shit. Yeah. Mm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But Yeah, she was writing to Ant-Man saying the mum was saying you're a bastard. Yeah, the mum was saying to him that you're a bastard. She's like, you bastard. I'm telling you right here, whoever does this to me will never let you be happy. Stop it, I'm in Cambodia, I live here now. She said, where you are is your business. I told you I'm going to scold you every day. Let you die there. You don't have to come to my country again, you bastard. That's a madness, bro. That's something like fucking Virgin Boy would do. I was like to say, that's something Virgin Boy would do to try and lose his virginity because he can't get laid. Mm. That's something the Virgin would do, like. Remember we were talking about that 15-year-old Virgin Boy? Mm-hmm. And that's what he's only trying to lose his fucking virginity. Fucking virgin. Yeah, bro. Virgin. Yeah, I remember that's something Virgin Boy would do. Do you remember when he tried saying that Hannah Knowles sucked his willy? Hannah Knowles has never sucked your willy. No, she's never sucked your willy. That's in your head. She was telling me about Charles. Morgan's friend was telling me about Charles and how she'd not been with Charles for years and Charles was abusive and shit. She was telling me that Charles is like abusive and he's delusional and like he's a very scary bastard. He's nuts and apparently he killed someone. That Charles apparently killed someone where he was living and that's why he come to America. It's fucking madness, bro. The shit I was hearing. Mad. Yeah. Yeah, I already have. Don't fucking know, man. When do you think Nicola Virgin Boy is gonna lose it? When do you think Virgin Boy is gonna fucking lose that refund? Yeah, he was saying that he like what used to like abuse her and shit. And that he killed someone. Yeah, but you gotta understand, Joe. That's my mummy. I would have done anything for my mummy. It doesn't matter if the person's a murderer or a serial killer. Um, yeah, he might be nuts, but obviously that's my mama. So, well, I was prepared to die for my mama. Yeah, yeah. And apparently he's killed someone and he's a psycho and that. And apparently when he typed back that he was with her, he wasn't with her. It's in his head. Like it's in his head that he still thinks he's with her. Like it's fucking mental, bro. The shit I was hearing. Like and other things I'm not going to disclose as well. But yeah, yeah, it's madness, madness, bro, madness. Why do you think the whole situation was funny, Joe? I don't think it's funny, man. I don't think it's funny. The whole child situation and that. I don't think it's funny. I don't even know how anyone can find it funny. I don't find it funny, me. But yeah, they said that if I went there, they would. They knew I went there the first time, they would have shot me. They would have found me and shot me. Oh, Joe. Mm. That's madness, isn't it? That's mad. Yeah. Fucking soldier storm. £50 down the fucking drain. That's mad. I can't believe I was on the phone for 5 fucking hours, Joe. It's mad. Bet you Virgin Boy can't hold a conversation for that long. She said you don't want to mess with Scott. Like he's a proper like badass Boston dad apparently. Apparently, yeah. Nicola. Nah, it's not funny, bro. It really ain't funny. It was fucking winding me up yesterday. You do a fuck. I don't find it funny, man. I don't find it funny, man. Yeah, I don't find that funny, man. Yeah, it's fun to lose. What do you reckon would have happened if I went out today, Stephen Howard? Do you reckon I would have pulled? Should I just go to Fabrics today? Should I just go out today and send it? Like fuck. Like fuck, will I? Yeah, like fuck. Nah, I've been through enough. Nope, I've been through enough with women. You reckon I'll talk to Lucky? What makes you so sure? What makes you so sure that this time will be the time? And all of them years. What would make you so sure? Show yourself to me, bro. Come on. You sure? So you sure they won't say they've got boyfriends? Hmm. You sure? Let's ask Joe. Joe, we need you. We need you here, Joe, lad. Be a purple avatar. But one second, I need to buy myself a drink. Plan B worked perfectly. Oh, of course he's fucking. Of course he's gonna be fucking in there playing the guitar. He's fucking skint. Where's he fucking going? He's skinted than a skinflint. Where the fuck is he gonna be going, lad? When he's fucking skinted than a fucking skinflint. You know what I mean? Where's that skin bastard going? You get me? Where's that fucking skin bastard? Skin bastard going? You know what I mean? Hey, Joe. Oh, they look like him one day, mate. That skint bastard in a bed sit with no fucking bed. You really want to end up like that skint bastard? You know? Ah. I said to her, like, did Charles know about all of this? And she's like, she thinks so. Yeah. Charles. He's only had like 2 boyfriends, apparently. That's mad, isn't it? Can't believe we're fucking. Fucking these cunts are fucking boring. I lost Barquest's number. Yeah, I lost Barquest's number. Yeah. Monty needs to come back on YouTube, doesn't he? I know he watches, doesn't he? Franklin! Franklin got seriously hurt. Franklin. Oh, Franklin! Odd Stephen Howard, that virgin boy is going to lose his virginity by this year. What's the odds? I'm thinking 5,000 to 1. What do you think? What do you think? That virgin boy is going to lose his virginity this year. 5,000 to 1. We should put a bet on it, innit? When do you think? 5 million to 1. What about next year? Babe, what about next year? Fucking virgin. Can't get it up. Can't attract anything normal. Why he's still a virgin? It's why he's still a fucking virgin cunt. Virgin cunt. Fucking hell. He needs to get fucking laid. Yeah. Was it? Yeah. Yeah, that's all made up, mate. It's all made up. He made up some. He made up a story. Yeah, fucking Greaves. He saves all his money. The meanie. I'm gonna nick. I'm gonna nick his telly. I'm gonna nick Greaves' telly. Yeah. Yeah. It's the same. It's the same people every day. You remember that one? Same people. It's the same people every day. Yeah. You know. Yeah. Right, ask me why is it the same people every day, Stephen Howard? Ask me and I'll tell you. But ask me why they call people skint. I can answer you, because they're skint. They call people skint because they're skint. Yeah, you don't do any bets. Prove it. Prove you do these bets, Tom Wood. Yeah. You're very fraud. I like that one. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck me. Sorry, man, it's depressing, but I need to stay in and save money. I can't afford to be going out wasting money, lad. I've got a holiday to be going on. I've got a holiday to be going on, lad. Can't be wasting money here anymore, lad. Fucking wasted 200 fucking pound. Fuck that. Yeah. Do you think it's funny that I speak to USA is his friend? Imagine that. She's gonna be like, oh yeah, I was speaking to the person you had a one night stand with for 5 hours. Madness, isn't it? And she was telling me about how like she's gone on these dates with these guys and like she's not like them. She doesn't like them. The last dates before me. And then that's also another thing you need to think of is that these women, right? These people that go on dates, which is something that I thought of before, is that they're expecting Mr. Perfect. When they go on these dates, like they're not liking you as oh, they're not perfect. Oh, they're not everything I want them to be. So they've also got unrealistic expectations when they actually go on these dates. So and obviously if people don't fit that criteria, then they just don't like them. You know, that's what I think it is. It's they have these unrealistic expectations that if people don't fit, they don't like them. I don't think it's necessarily that, oh, I don't like them because they've got a different personality or because they've um because they because or they just don't like the way that they look. Remember when I went on that date when I was limping on that date? It was perfect. Perfect. I done everything I could do. Perfect. The one a few months ago, the one I was limping on, but yet they claim they don't feel the vibe. What are you supposed to do? And it's not anything wrong with you or all these other people. Why do you think there's so many failed dates? Why do you think so many people go on these dates and because they're looking for something that doesn't exist? You know? So that's what it is. So yeah. She said, I can't meet you because I can't go on the opposite team. She said she's on Morgan's side. I said, you should be on my side. I said to her, you'll like it down here. You'll never have to grow up. I said, can't you just be on both of our sides? You'll like it down here, son. You'll like it down here, son. You'll never have to grow up. Whose side do you take, Stephen Howard? Side Peter Belly's or side USA Izzy's? Whose side do you take? You'll like it down here, son. You'll never have to grow up. You'll never have to grow up. Yeah. I'm madder. Monty's calling me a weasel. 1 second. Yeah, sorry, mate. You told me to sort myself out. Why? Because I said it's the same people on YouTube every day. Monty said the same shit that comes out of my mouth. Monty said he's had enough of you. Yeah. You know what I mean? He says you're still talking to me about YouTube. Yeah. He's still watching, bless. Who's that? Yeah. What's that? The lottery? Yeah. One second, bar. Sorry, bro, I'm in the middle of something. Do you reckon Virgin Boy will ever get laid? I don't think the skint virgin will ever get laid. Oh. I don't think the skint virgin will ever get laid. It's such a shame. I don't think anyone should fucking, die a virgin. I don't believe in it. Because bang out of order. I don't think anyone should die a virgin. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. Pick a number. 2. Number 2. Oh, what? Unequivocally. Is what I mean. It's just same ending and same beginning, just different characters. These approaching videos, it's just different characters. Yeah. See what I mean? One sec. Yeah, Greavesy. Apparently, did you hear about what Ant-Man did? What do you think? What's your opinion on what Ant-Man did, Greavesy? Hmm. So basically, he was dating this basically he was dating this woman in Thailand, and she has a daughter that's 15, and he kept thinking about the daughter, so he went in her room and started touching her up. And then the daughter come running out saying, "Mummy, mummy, what's he doing?" He said he couldn't help himself. He's like 15, 16. So that's why he's in Cambodia now. And the mum, like, she messaged him saying, "You bastard, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that to you." Yeah. Hmm. That's mad, isn't it? Yeah. He said he couldn't stop thinking about her, so he went in her room. Yeah. Yeah, I was on the phone to Izzy's best friend for 5 hours, Greavesy, and yeah, she was telling me some mad stuff. She said she can't be best friends with me because that's ops. That's the opposite. And she says that she loves USA Izzy. So yeah, yeah. But he's right about the women in this country, though, isn't it, Greavesy? That they're all NPCs. They're all stuck up, and he's right about that, though, isn't he? And when he says the only place you're not going to get, and he said, and when he says the only place. So what? He was lying, Greavesy, when he says the only place you're not going to get I've got a boyfriend is Asia, Greavesy. He wasn't lying though, was he? When he said the only place you're not going to get I've got a boyfriend is Asia. He's right though, isn't he? Greavesy, he's right. That's the only place you're not going to get it. Was he lying about that? John Greavesy, was he lying about that? When he says the only place you're not going to get that is Asia. You know, yeah, but what about Virgin Boy? He's a wrong in Greavesy. Fucking Virgin Boy's a fucking nonce. He's never gonna fucking lose it. Never gonna fucking lose it. The Westernity in their eyes. Greavesy, you can see the Westernity in their eyes. They give you that dirty look, you know? Hey. Yeah, I am a great guy. You should already know, man. I'm sick of these fucking videos, Greavesy. I've watched different channels, different approaches, and all I keep seeing is, I've got a boyfriend. I'm sick of watching it. It's fucking annoying. How the fuck can I possibly have hope when I can't even see anybody else have hope? You know what I'm saying, Greavesy? Every time I go on this Instagram, it's the same shit, just different people. Even different people approaching Greavesy. It's fucking annoying. It's horrible, bro. Yeah. Sick of fucking hearing it. Greavesy, when is it ever going to change? Like, I've been on Instagram seeing different people approaching different women, and it's always the same shit. I have a boyfriend. When is this going to change, Greavesy? When am I going to see a different fucking video? Like a different video, like a different start and a different ending. That's all I'm looking for is a change. Greavesy, when is it gonna stop? You know, when's it gonna change, Greavesy? I'm sick of it now. You know, it's been going on for years and years and years and years and years. You know, when's it gonna change, Greavesy, for fuck's sake? Come on. But I keep seeing the same thing. Huh? It will never change, Greavesy. Never change. I said, right, that I keep seeing these approaching videos on Instagram, different guys, different videos, and all it is the same shit. I have a boyfriend. I have a boyfriend. I have a boyfriend. I'm too old for you. I'm too young for you. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of seeing the same fucking videos. It's boring. You know? How are you supposed to have hope when you can't even see it happening for other people that's approaching trying to get out of that position? Greavesy, I've seen about fucking 6 different people today. Greavesy, when's it gonna change? Like, Greavesy, when is this gonna fucking change? No, when's it gonna change? I'm asking you a question. Don't be rude. Yeah. Yeah, but it's not about a hobby. It's fucking. Yeah, but Greavesy, I need sex. I need my todger sucked. You know, I need sex. I need my todger sucked. But I'm asking you a question. When is it gonna change? When's it gonna change? Huh? When am I gonna watch an approach video that's different? No, like I mean, generally, when am I gonna watch an approach video where I don't hear the fucking I've got a boyfriend? I'm sick of it. You know, Adman's like I'm obsessed. Greavesy, Adman said I'm obsessed. You know, you know what I'm saying? He said, "Is that true?" Adman said I'm obsessed. Yeah, he says I'm obsessed, Greavesy. Oh, bless you, Greavesy. You're losing it, aren't you? You're losing it here, aren't you, Greaves? Oh. Yeah, but Greaves, I need to find as many women to suck my willy, Greavesy. You know? You know how it is. It's pollution. Yeah, but Greavesy, Adman says that I'm obsessed. Am I? Fucking sick of hearing it. They've all got boyfriend. He said it's never going to change, mate. Never going to change. He says you need to leave the country. That's what he said. He said it's never going to change. Huh? That's what he said, Greasy. And I said to him, but they told me to go on dating apps. He says, they tell you lots of things. I said, the dating apps don't work, Greavesy. And that man's like, they say a lot of things. They say a lot of things. He says that they say a lot of things, Greaves. Yeah. Is that true? Oh, I'm in my little nesticles now, Greavesy. I still haven't had a shower for a couple of days. Yeah, Greavesy's my friend. I love Greavesy. Me and Greavesy go way back. I'm the only channel Greavesy goes on. Ah, bless you. Is that right, Greavesy? Yeah. Yeah, but I feel like women was put on this earth to satisfy my needs, Greavesy. How could I just forget? Greavesy, how could I just possibly forget? You know? I think I'm falling for USA Izzy's friend, Greavesy. Is that normal? Greavesy, I found a new mama. A mama that will actually love me, Greavesy. Yeah, but you go on about women as well, Greavesy. You say that USA Izzy's my mama. You tell everyone she's my mama. So that's fucking. So that's you go on about them as well. Hi, Nicolo. Where's my mama? Where's my mama, Nicolo? Oh, bless Charles then if he turned insane and delusional. Well, yeah, he lost his milk supply as well. I lost mine too. I said to this woman yesterday on Instagram, can we have a baby? Yeah, where is my mama? Lainey's my mama, isn't it, Nicolo? Yeah. Lainey's my mummy, I guess. Isn't that right, Greavesy? Mm, yeah. Stephen Howard, that's not nice. Not what nice way to talk about my mama. You know? Lainey's my mummy, Nicolo. Isn't that right? I, I can just imagine you, Nicolo, sat there with your kids whilst trolling me on YouTube. You sad bastard. You're sat there, yeah, with your little kids, just typing at me and laughing with them when you're writing these comments. What do you mean Lainey was never my mama? How can Lainey not be my mama? Who is my mama then? How can Lainey not be my mama? She's on my birth certificate. Huh? So who is my mama then? No one knows. You're not my mama. Yuck. Yuck. You're not my mama. Yuck. Yuck. That's my mama. Do you know that one, Nicolo? You're not my mummy. Yuck. Yuck. That was funny, innit? Really, Greavesy? Why? So who's my mama then, Greavesy? Nicolo, Greavesy said I need to forget about women, but I can't. They were put on earth to give me blowjobs and satisfy Peter Belly's needs. Nicolo, how could I forget? You know? They were put on this earth to give Peter Belly blowjobs. Is that right, Nicolo? And make me sandwiches. I like sandwiches. Yeah. Stephen Howard. That's jokes. That's a good one, that one. Who's my mama, Nicolo? Yeah, but how can she be my mama, Nicolo? When she's 2 years old, she's a year and a half older than me. She's a year and a half older than me. So how can she be my mama? You know? Her friend was trying to say that she gets 100 and something grand a year. So like 10K a month, apparently. Really? Yeah, apparently she gets like 10,000 a month. Yeah, but if she was my mummy, she wouldn't have ghosted me if she was my mummy, Nicolo, right? Your mummy wouldn't ghost you, would they? So yeah. Because I'm not there, no one knows where I am, and I'm gonna keep it that way. Yeah. Mama. Peter Belly can't get attached because he's already found his mama. Weavesy. Peter Belly's already found his mama. Imagine I didn't have these sayings, Greavesy. Nobody would know. No one would know, eh? Because Peter Belly found his mama. Oh, poor Franklin. This woman was trying to beat up Franklin earlier. You see? Oh, poor Franklin. Yeah, apparently Scott's a badass. Her friend was telling me, like, her friend, not no, her dad, like Scott. Apparently, he's a badass. He's a proper badass. Apparently, yeah, he's a badass. He's like a proper like Boston dad. Yeah. I said to her, "How about like we forget this whole thing and Thanksgiving I come over, you can like cook some food, me, you, USA, Izzy, Scott, the whole family. We can all sit around at the table like a happy family and just forget, you know, forget about the past." Yeah. She said that family never wants to see you again. Easy. We could just all go and have like dinner at Thanksgiving, you know? What do you think about that Nicola? Do you remember I'm part of the family now? See, I kind of was. A part of me was kind of feeling bad when she was telling me certain things about like that I didn't know. But then the way I saw it with Nicola is that they don't give a fuck what they done to you. So why should you give a fuck? They don't give a fuck about what they done to you. So why would you care? Think about it. That's the way you gotta think, lad. You know. Right, one sec. Do you want my opinion, Zibby? They're all cunts. Do you want my opinion, Zippy? Uh-huh. They're all cunts. Sounds like they're like, they're all cunts. Yeah. Ah. Oh, Franklin! Franklin, stop it. Oh, do you remember Nicolo? Let's end the night with some lovely roulette. Let's end the night with some lovely roulette. Let's end the night with some lovely roulette. Yeah, with some lovely roulette. USA, is he? USA, is he? With some lovely roulette. Lovely, lovely roulette. Eh? I want somebody to suck my cheesy willy. I've not had a shower for a couple of days, so I want somebody to come and suck my smelly willy. Weezy. That'd be a lovely sight. I don't know why she's best friends with this USA Izzy Nicola. She says that she's known her for 11 years and she loves her and shit. I don't know how you could love somebody that's evil. She does. Right. I agree with you. I put up that all women are evil. And they said, yes, you know our secret. Lock your doors and your windows. To get it, Greavesy. You know? Funny, innit? You found our secret. What was it? Oh, bless you then if you've been on your little PlayStation. Bless you, Greavesy. Greavesy's sick of me speaking about women. Oh, bless you. Me, Greavesy, USA is his friend having a Sunday roast. Oh, how cute is that? Do you remember, Greavesy? I'm like Chucky. You can't get rid of the fucker. Once you've met me, I'm like Chucky, innit? You can't get rid of the fucker. That made me laugh. You can't get rid of the fucker. That's funny, innit? Yeah. This was my dinner earlier. I'm gonna show you. I had it. It was yummy. Yeah. Right, I'm out of here. See you tomorrow.